Hi there, it's me again, and today we are continuing work on my 1986 Opel Kadett. In the previous installment, you watched me remove the gearbox and CV shaft from the engine bay. And now all that's left to do is removing everything else. Because this engine bay is crusty, rusty, and absolutely filthy, so I'm going to strip everything out, clean everything up, and repaint absolutely everything before I start any serious work. Now, to be quite fair, there is quite a lot of work to do, and I'm not quite sure where to start, so I think the best part for the course would be starting from the outside and then working my way inwards. That means removing the headlights, corner lights, and the fenders, and I think this isn't bolted down, so let's start by removing it's plugged in. Okay, cool. Just gentle, just get a grip on it. What? Clearly grip strength is not one of my strong suits. Okay, I don't know why, but nothing likes to fight me more than this little car. It's probably just because Opel was trying to be special when they built these. I'm not sure, but nothing is quite the way I'm used to it being or I expect it being. Quite frankly, I don't really have a way of explaining it to you guys other than just saying if the Hilux that I've probably worked on for hundreds of hours is a difficulty level 2. This would probably just be a difficulty level 3. It's not much of a difference, but it just, that little bit of extra fighting that this one likes to do just really gets on your nerves sometimes. But yeah, let's get back into it. Yeah, I just uncovered something that I would have chosen to forget. Now, this is actually from quite a few years back from when we rebuilt this thing the first time around. Sent it off to paint, made the painter aware of all the rust and all the damage, etc, etc, etc. Got it back and it turns out none of the rust that we were quoted on was fixed. And as you can see from this being a different color than the rest of the car, the panels were never even removed to paint, which still kind of leaves a bit of a bitter taste in my mouth. And when I say none of the rust was fixed, I mean none of the rust was fixed. I'm bummed out about that all over again now. But yeah, such is life. I will probably have to get a new shell for this thing eventually and transplant all the work that I will be doing now into the new shell, but that's for the future. I'm gonna rag this one out a bit more. And before I get back to work, just a little quick tip. Something you'll never expect to need, but you'll be very happy to have it when you do need it, is one of these little trim removal kits. Definitely go invest in one of these. Just not a plastic one, because I went and got this and ended up not being able to use it because these old little clips that held the little fender liners in were harder than the plastic these were made of, and I had to use pliers and a side cutter to remove the clips anyways. And yeah, the sun is getting a bit low, so I'd say that concludes this video. But there will be many more teardown videos to come, because that's how you start a build, and this is probably going to be my biggest one yet, even though it's my second time doing it, because the first time it wasn't done correctly and it lasted about 3 years, and look where we are now. So this time I'm doing it properly, so expect lots of teardown videos, because that's how you start to build, like I said. Not very fun, but at least it helps me get a grasp of what I'm working with, what needs addressing, and in what direction I want to go, because quite frankly I'm not even quite sure what I want to do with this thing. I've got a general idea, and tearing it apart and starting from scratch sort of just gives me time to finalize what I really want and need to do. So it helps me focus the build a bit better, get in gear, sort of get my mindset right, get my hands dirty, gear up for the serious work to come, and just sort of, I've run out of words. I've said everything I need to say, but for some reason I'm dragging this on. So yeah, I'm going to pack all of this away in this nice secure place where everything's out of the way and nothing can break. And yeah, then I'm going to go wash my hands and probably have some dinner. And this is my second YouTube video. I'm actually just a TikToker. So long format video is something very new for me. So please feel free to go down into the comments, tell me where I can improve, what can I do better, what would you guys like to see, because in the end, this content is for you guys to consume and you guys to enjoy. So I am open to suggestions, comments and critique.